Okay, good day, eh? So today we're going to talk about rulebook overload, why it fries your noggin, and how to build tabletop confidence so you can play the dang game without feeling like a need to have a PhD in bolter math. If you want more tips like this in the future, be sure to click on that subscribe button right now. It really helps the channel grow, and you'll get more content like this in the future. It's free to do. Thank you. Welcome to C7 Hobbies, episode 15. I'm Colossal Meltdown. My friends call me Colossal or CMD. Why Colossal? Well, with the name of Stu Pet, just call me Colossal. Alright, let's be honest, eh? You ever open a Warhammer rulebook and instantly feel like you're studying for the driver's test in Klingon? You got stratagems, data sheets, FAQs, codexes, and then the FAQs for the FAQs. Like, come on, bud. Next thing you know, you're 3 hours deep, surrounded by open books or multiple windows with 10 plus tabs. Your brain's melting faster than a snowbank in April, and you still don't know if your unit can charge after deep strike, eh? Well, don't sweat it, because today on C7 Hobbies, we're talking about Tabletop Confidence 101. How to play without fear, eh? This one's all about getting your feet under you, conquering that rulebook overload, and remembering that this hobby is supposed to be fun, not anxiety exam written by the Emperor himself. The struggle. Rulebook overload. So here's the deal. We all start off pumped to play, got our minis painted, dice ready, table set, snacks lined up, and then boom! We hit the rule wall. Suddenly, every page feels like a puzzle wrapped in a paradox. You're like, wait, so this ability triggers after the movement phase? But only after if I didn't move before moving? Beauty, makes total sense, eh? Here's the truth. Rulebook overload is real. You're not broken, you're just trying to learn a game that's chunkier than a week-old double-double from Tim's. And when you pile on the new additions, codex updates, and balanced status slates, man, it's like trying to play hockey while the refs keep changing the rules mid-period. So what happens? Folks avoid playing. They build, they paint, they plan. But that anxiety kicks in. What if I play wrong? What if I slow the game down? But let me tell you a little secret. You can't break Warhammer. It's already broken. So stop worrying about perfection and then start enjoying the mess, eh? The confidence crunch. Now, let's talk about the other side of the coin. Tabletop confidence. Ever sat down at a table with some experienced players and thought, oh no, these guys know everything. They're talking about meta lists and stratagem synergies like they're doing calculus and power armor. Meanwhile, you're sitting there hoping you remember what toughness your unit even has. 5? 4? Or was it 3? I don't remember. That's the confidence crunch, eh? It's that little voice in your head that says, you're not good enough to play yet. But here's the thing. That voice is full of maple syrup and lies. Every single veteran player out there once made a complete mess of their first few games. Heck, I once forgot to move half my army for 2 turns. True story, eh? Confidence doesn't come from knowing every rule. It comes from playing, laughing, and making mistakes until they don't scare you anymore. Reframing the game. Here's a mind shift for you. Stop thinking of the rule book like a test and start treating it like a recipe. You don't need to memorize every ingredient before you start cooking. You just need the basics to make something tasty. And buddy, if you burn the first batch, who cares? You're learning. So instead of saying, I'm bad at this, try, I'm learning this. You're not a slow player, you're a careful one. You're not unprepared, you're exploring. Every roll, every mistake, wait, hang on, let me check. Moment is progress. Besides, if you're not flipping through pages and muttering under your breath at least once a game, are you even playing properly? Hey? Practical tips for rulebook overload. All right, so let's get practical, eh? Here's how to deal with that rule overload without your brain short-circuiting. Smart small, eh? Don't jump into a 2,000 point slugfest right away. Play combat patrol or kill team small, fast, less stress, more reps. Cheat sheets are your friend. Print or write down your most useful rules. Or use apps that highlight your army's abilities. Keep it simple. Less flipping, more rolling. Ask for help. Most players love explaining stuff, especially if you're friendly and upfront. Just say, hey man, I'm still learning, eh? And you'll be surprised how chill folks can be. Play mock turns. Run solo turns at home just to learn the flow. Throw some dice, practice sequences, and get comfy without the pressure. Laugh at your mistakes. Seriously, you forgot a phase? You misread a stratagem? Welcome to the club, eh? It's like playing shinny hockey. Nobody keeps score half the time. They just want to play and chirp to their buddies. Same deal here. Building tabletop confidence. All right, so how do you build that confidence for real? You play more, worry less. Every game teaches you something. You focus on fun, not flawless execution. You won't remember that one missed stratagem, but you will remember that time your grot took down a dreadnought. You laugh off mistakes. You compliment your opponent. That's what builds good community energy, eh? And if you're teaching someone else, be the kind of player you wish you met when you started. Patient, positive, and willing to explain without being a rules lawyer. Protecting your mindset. Last couple of things to protect that noggin, eh? Pick one edition or game mode and stick with it for a while. Stop trying to chase every change. Avoid the doom scrolling. Online folks will make you think you need a PhD list in building. Half of them are just guessing faster. And celebrate small wins. Remembering a rule, playing a full game, or even just showing up. You're doing great, eh? So wrapping up and reflection. So before you go diving back into that rule book, remember this. Confidence doesn't come from reading. It comes from rolling. Don't let fear stop you from playing. The best games happen when you're laughing, learning, and losing track of time. At the end of the day, Warhammer, or any tabletop game, isn't about perfect memory. It's about connection, creativity, and community, eh? So get out there, roll some dice, and if you mess up a rule, just say, house rule, bud. Remember, if you want to support the channel, like and subscribe, share with others, and help this channel's growth. Please support your favorite creators. You're welcome to share any ideas and additional comments below. I read each comment. I have a hobby hangout for those interested in painting and chatting with the group. Details below. Along with information about our Discord server. It's all free. I greatly appreciate all the support. Without you, this would not be possible. So thank you. Now, go forth, be awesome, and paint for the paint gods.